Hello, I'm Pamela Rivette, a 5-star psychic medium, live in the Alvin area. This is Parachat, and welcome to my show. We are here today to discuss spirituality or religion. We're here doing this topic so people can see the different varieties of how people believe and what it really means to them and just how serious they take what their beliefs are. My belief is more of a spiritual Christian-based religion, or should I say spirituality. And we have some folks with us today that are from the local area, and some of them have actually also been my clients, I'm going to be honest. And our first guest is Nate.
Thanks for having me, Pam.
You're very welcome, Nate. What's your viewpoint? Spirituality or religion?
Well, I've got a healthy mix of both. I love my religion. I'm proud to be a part of it. It's done a lot for me in life. But, religion itself is just rituals if they don't have meaning. And so the meaning side, that is where spirituality comes in, when you have a connection with the higher power. So one could go through the motions of religious rituals and not have spirituality involved, and all they've done is take a series of actions that don't have the meaning that they're supposed to have. And what that meaning is of course up to that person or that person at that time in his or her life. So it's a complex subject. And with me, since you asked, sometimes in life I'm more spiritual, sometimes less. But it's always been helpful to me to be able to call on God and seek some strength in the Bible and see if there's a parallel situation to maybe what I'm dealing with or going through at that time in life, and see if I can draw some wisdom from it.
And if not, then you can see me.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
So basically, what would you say your religion is exactly, if you don't
Jewish.
mind? Jewish?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see that as somewhat being what would be considered the actual norm in society, or would you just see that as something that should be the norm, in your opinion, as far as the Jewish belief goes?
Well, this is a Christian country by and large. Most people here are some type of Christian. Christianity came from Judaism. Jesus himself was Jewish. So there's definitely a strong element of Judaism in Christianity. So whether or not something is the norm, I guess that depends. It's a very diverse country. The Houston area is very diverse. You can go to a Hindu temple with an easy driving distance of where we are now. You could go to a Muslim mosque. Things are changing, but certainly the principles upon which this country were founded, things like the Constitution, things like our legal system, do derive from the Hebrew Bible. So there's definitely a strong element within our culture of Judaism.
Thank you. Hi, Laura. The topic today is spirituality or religion and what it means to you. What's your opinion on it?
My opinion is that God has looked over me many, many, many times, and I thank Him every day. I've had some serious things that He's taken care of me. So,
Yeah, they always say He works in very mysterious ways. And He also has a tendency to bring the right people into our lives at the right time when we need them too as well. And even though the actual human beings that walk around the earth don't actually physically have wings, there's actually what's called earth angels that are amongst us here on earth. It's the firemen that save us when we're in our accidents. It's the doctors that save us in the operating room. There's angels all around us. All we have to do is really see and open our eyes to it. Regina, spirituality or religion? What does it mean to you?
Religion, coupling off what he said, is, to me, it's an organized belief. I do go to church regular. I believe in the traditions that we do, but it's the spirituality in me that gives the religion life, gives it breath. It's because of my spirituality that I believe so strongly in God and all the miracles around us. Like you said about the angels. Angels are everywhere. Any day, at any time, if you open your eyes, you can see a miracle, and that's because of the spirituality. I can go to any church and I can get accustomed to all the traditions that they have, but nobody but my spirituality can pump up that faith.
Dawn, spirituality or religion? What does it mean to you?
I think they're totally different. Spirituality is something that's common to everyone, regardless of gender, age, national origin. It's your ability to connect with God. Religion, historically, has been man's attempt to fashion a specific belief system, which unfortunately, in many instances, has ended up in situations where people are dominated, they're definitely taxed, they're controlled, there's a lot of judgmentalism. Jesus himself was not against organized religion. The way I read the Bible, he was upset at the hypocrisy of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. But the beautiful thing about spiritualism is that it transcends any religion. It's just the individual's ability to connect with God. And, anytime you get people involved in organizations, that's where there's often problems. For they're saying, oh no, you don't immerse, you sprinkle. Oh, you don't do this, you have to do this. And a lot of the conflicts in the world are brought about by people that are so devout in their form of belief and so judgmental that there's no room for anybody else in their belief system. I think John Lennon once said, I love humanity, it's just people that I can't stand.